Hello everyone, this is Geekoff and welcome back to my Book of Unwritten Tales 2 Let's Play. We're back in Seastone with little Wilbur, and let us look around.
It was quite a surprise when one morning suddenly the second tower appeared. The older folk remembered that it had once always been there, until one day it just disappeared. They didn't really pay much attention to it at first because the town housed the mage school. Magic stuff happens. But when it didn't return, they just forgot about it. But I wonder how the tower managed to return unnoticed. I mean, if a tower climbs over the town walls and over the town's rooftops to get here, someone's sure to notice.
Yeah, magic.
The Archmage no longer lives alone in the tower. He has some family learning the art of magic there too. But it's difficult teaching adults magic. Their minds are less open and they're too stuck in the physical world, and they lack the imagination for magic. No, the next generation of real mages will be the young, trained by us in the school. In 10 years, the Mage Tower will be teeming with the school's finest. For centuries, the Archmage has also been the leader of the Free Peoples, but Archmage Alistair has had this crazy idea that the people should choose their leader themselves. He says it's not good the mages are the only ones to elect the new leader. That's why we're having the election in 3 days. But if things go badly, that loathsome Van Buren will become the Alliance's new leader.
And we don't like her. We seriously do not like her. Weathervane. My last name.
A weathercock like that tells the weather with amazing accuracy. When it spins quickly, we have stormy winds coming in from different directions. When it casts a shadow, the sun is shining. When it's wet, it's raining. Or it just has. When it's all white and doesn't rotate, well, it's frozen. Like now. How could a simple piece of metal know all that? Dear, that's clever.
Yep, that's totally how Weathervane works. Look at the lottery barrel.
I'm not so convinced that this lottery is a good idea.
Me neither.
Sure, it's a fine thing for the winner, but wouldn't it be a coincidence if the right person won? Presumably the names of all the inhabitants of the lower town are written on slips of paper and one of them drawn. I would imagine the council leader herself would draw the winner. She wants to show people that she can bring a better life.
But it's chance they can't make it better for themselves. I don't buy it.
Bill uses the crane to smuggle things down to the lower town to evade the duty at the gate. Can't imagine that's allowed.
Nah, of course not.
Bill uses the crane to smuggle things. Can't. The delivery dock for goods delivered by airship. Bill is one of the town's biggest merchants, and with the war over, more goods land here every day. Staple foods and the like are grown in the villages around the town. The farmers bring them to the market daily. But they can hardly produce enough. Many fields are overgrown, and there's a lack of experienced farmers, good seed, and animals. The goods landing here come from farther away, things that can't be produced locally.
Look at the barrel.
Judging by the size and the wood used, the barrel must contain a precious liquid. Brandy, I'd bet. The first few weeks after the war, there wasn't much to be had, but now you can buy practically anything you want, if you have enough gold. Judging
Indeed.
by the size and the wood...
Nothing else to look at. Let's talk to Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Wilbur.
Leave, I remember you from the first game.
How's business?
Could be better.
I thought business would be booming now that the war's over.
It is. But it could be better.
Point taken.
What do you think of the lottery?
Clever, ain't it?
What do you mean?
Well, you've got to give the rabble the feeling they could make it too, right?
Make what?
Becoming one of us. As long as everyone down there thinks their current situation is only a temporary condition on the way to fame and fortune, they leave us in peace.
But some actually do make it.
Yes, exactly, that's the spirit. Anyone can make it if they just try hard enough. Meh.
Didn't I, meet you in the lower town? You lowly trader.
Looks like your crane's ready.
Oh yes, finally I can lower goods straight down to my store. Saves on customs duty and paying bribes to the town guard down by the gate.
Is that legal?
No.
Not paying bribes? Dunno. But nowadays an honest trader's got to look out for number one.
Yeah, because that means you're honest.
Were you in the lower town today? What's the situation like?
Those loonies are taking over.
Loonies.
What, you mean the protesters?
More gold for everyone, they demand. They should work instead, then they'll have gold.
But isn't that the problem? They want to work, but there aren't any jobs.
There's enough work. I've offered a couple of them work.
Yes, but they'd like to be paid.
You see? So it is all about gold.
Oh, God.
You give those layabouts a little finger and they take the whole hand. And who's supposed to pay for it? The honest trader.
So you're on the
Then
side of the
you're
council
on the
leader
council
then?
leader's side, right? I guess you're on the council leader's side in the election.
You bet. All the traders are. She's one of us after all, even if only by marriage. Her husband, old Van Buren, was the richest trader in the region.
Was?
Been dead 2 years. Was the last Van Buren. His father and his uncle before him were full-blooded salesmen. Out of their parents' vast and powerful trading group, they made an even vaster and more powerful trading group. Van Buren knew what to do, and the widow knows too. She knows the hardships the traders suffer, and is sure to cut taxes.
Do you even pay taxes?
No.
No, but they're too high nonetheless.
I have to be going, Bill. See you next time.
See ya.
Yeah, alrighty then. Right. So... into the school. I don't see much point in entering the school, considering I'm meant to be going by Remy, if I remember correctly. Wonder if that annoying guard is going to be there. And I'm gonna have to, like, beat him at that game again. I really hope not.
The drain should lead directly to Seastone sewers. I would like to say that the sewers in this town are a true marvel of engineering skill. But in truth, the stink here in midsummer is absolutely, breathtaking. Almost every house in the upper town has a drain leading to the sewer. In the lower town, things look different. Many residents just tip their effluence into the street and trust that it will somehow make its way below. The drain's
Ew.
blocked by a grating, and even if I did remove it, I'd still be too big to climb down. Almost every house in the...
Okay, what about this bakery?
All of the expensive shops in Seastone are here in the upper town. This bakery makes the finest pies, the most delicious cakes, and the most amazing chocolates. Luckily, I don't have enough money to buy myself a treat every day. Otherwise, it wouldn't be too long before I no longer fit into my teacher's robe.
Point.
This is torture. The bakery's closed, but the shop window displays all the things you could enjoy if it were open. This is
Evil.
torture.
Definitely evil. Look at the barred window.
Ugh, creepy. The prison. I always try to get past this window fast. Hello?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
Anyone
that.
there?
You bet there is.
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. Who are you?
Wilbur Weathervane? Good alias.
Really?
Call me Mr. X. My friends call me X.
X? Strange name. Still, better than Goalpost Head, I guess.
Why are you locked up?
They want me out of the way. I know too much.
I'm sure you do.
But they don't just lock people up for being intelligent.
They do if you know the wrong things. We're being watched.
By whom?
They are watching us.
Who are they? The wizards?
Them, the ones watching us. They're out there.
He's a conspiracy nut. Yay.
How long have you been in
jail?
prison?
A few days, but I suspect they'll never let me out. I'm a political prisoner.
Uh-huh.
They want to silence me. Tell everyone. The truth is out there.
Yep.
Here, in Seastone?
Yes, probably.
Do you really think you'll be in there long?
They certainly won't let me go before the elections. That Van Buren wants to show her strength, and it's anybody's guess what'll happen afterwards.
It won't be good.
Either way, I'm not going to wait until some court passes judgment on me. I'll escape as soon as I have the chance.
Well then, I have to be going.
Take care of yourself, brother.
Okay. Alright then. Let's move on. Come on, little Wilbur. Move those little feet.
The coat of arms of the proud town of Seastone, capital of the Alliance and largest town in all Aventásia. With the refugee camp on the outskirts of town, Seastone seems larger than ever before. Seastone was never captured during the war. The town has massive walls and stretches about 200 meters into the air like a tower. That's why they called the Great War the War of the Two Towers. Seastone against the Archwitch Motroga's Dark Tower.
Alright, what about these posters? What have they got?
The latest edition of the Seastone Lookout, the local newspaper. Council Leader Van Buren, we are equal opportunity providers. Tomorrow morning we will present our solution to the poverty problem. We are the only ones with simple and efficient solutions to today's problems.
But not lasting ones.
There are
however.
loads of election posters hanging here beside the paper. Death entered the election campaign last week. His slogans are death to all and death is the solution. What's this? Hey! Archmage Alistair's a traitor. He uses the artifact of divine fate for his own purposes rather than to help everyone.
Oh, come on!
And here, friends of the Archmage claim he never served in the war and he was not born in Seastone. Those are lies!
Yes, lies.
The Lookout
Take
is
that one
reporting
down.
unfairly and someone has glued these fabrications about the Archmage to the wall. No wonder his lead in the polls is disappearing. The Lookout is reporting... No wonder...
I reckon secret meetings with Umbridge. Little bitch.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Well, I never. If it isn't little Weathervane.
Weathervane to you, Mr. Shieldhand. Professor Weathervane, to be precise.
Oh, your lordship, forgive me for not kneeling.
You're still
I
captain
see
of the
you're
town
still
guard.
the captain of the town guard.
It's captain and its only member.
Why aren't there more guards? Surely it's impossible for you to keep the peace all by yourself.
The council leader of the merchants doesn't see it that way. She handpicked me for this post.
She's
Nothing
a
is more
skinflint.
important than loyalty, she said.
You need more guards than just one. Just saying. It doesn't work like that.
How are things in the lower town?
You wouldn't
Same
know.
as here, just dirtier and everything smaller.
What about the refugees?
Dunno, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been down there. From up here, it looks like the tent city has stopped growing. Either there are no new refugees arriving or the place is just full.
Aren't you responsible for the lower town too?
But he doesn't
Can
want to
hardly
go
be
down there, does
expected to go down there. The place is crawling with criminals.
he? Exactly! You're the
Anyway,
town guard!
The anarchists have erected barricades. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't get into the tent city.
Anarchists.
Why is the gate closed? I want to go to the lower town.
Curfew. After dark, residents of the upper town can only enter the lower town with special permission.
Oh,
Who came up with that?
Council leader Van Buren. She's worried about the well-being of the residents of the upper town.
bullshit.
And where do I get one of these
She's
permits?
separating us.
Nowhere today. You can go to the town hall and apply for one there tomorrow.
But I'm supposed to meet Remy in the inn tonight.
Tough.
I'm gonna have to sneak into the lower town using the crane, I reckon.
There are posters over there spreading lies about the Archmage.
So?
Those are lies. Anyone could read them. A couple might even believe them.
Nah, what can you do?
You could remove them. I would do it myself, but I don't have any water or a spatula, and it's your job.
All right then. Tomorrow. Got way too much to do now.
Sure. Sitting in front of this fire looking all cozy.
So, what are you doing?
I'm guarding the town. I'm the town guard.
You're not guarding.
Ah,
You're not guarding.
it looks like Bill the merchant's crane is finally finished.
Probably shouldn't have told him that.
It's been 2 days. He's been transporting things up and down all day.
And you inspected the goods?
Why should I?
Isn't there a toll on transporting goods like alcohol and pipeweed and other stuff from the upper town to the lower town?
There are real crimes going on in this town. I don't even have the resources to take care of them.
Whose fault is that then?
Bill said something about bribing the town guard. Would you know anything about that?
That's an outrageous allegation. The town guard is not bribable.
That's good. Otherwise you'd probably have too much gold. I mean, if no more goods go through the gate here, then no one needs to be bribed, eh?
That's right. So you're saying Bill is cheating the state of its well-earned taxes because he's smuggling goods into the lower town?
Do you want to ban him from running the crane?
No. Bill and his colleagues are very influential. Anyway, no one said anything about a ban, did they? No. I've got another idea. How can I do it?
You're gonna use me.
What do you need to do to stop the smuggling?
Someone would have to mark one of Bill's barrels of alcohol and then order it from the lower town. If the said marked barrel turns up there tonight without the tax having been paid, then we have our evidence.
You can be really clever, Mr. Shieldhand.
The only problem is, I can't leave this place. I have to guard the town, you see. But you can fulfill your civic duty and help the town guard.
Civic duty? You want me to do your job?
Not for nothing, of course. What do you want in return?
I want access to the lower
I
town.
would
Haha.
like unrestricted access to the lower town.
For a minute, I thought you wanted a pony or something similarly useless.
Almost.
What makes you say
I
that?
did think about it.
You say strange things sometimes. Have you never noticed?
Yeah, but a pony?
Admit it. You were thinking about it.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe so, but I would still prefer to have free access to the lower town.
Excellent. You help me convict Bill, and I give you the key to the gate.
Yeah, deal.
Right, so I have a white piece of chalk. Before I head back up to Bill, let's look at this statue.
Some famous knight. He's already lost both legs and his sword in battle, but his fighting spirit is unbroken. 'Tis but a scratch is chiselled into the stone above the statue.
That's Monty Python, isn't it?
Some famous knight. He's already lost both legs.
Right.
The gate to the lower town's closed. According to Mr. Shieldhand, no one from the upper town is allowed into the lower town after sunset.
Right.
The
Anything
gate
else?
to the lower town's...
I was about to say Spamalot, but I don't think that is it Spamalot. It is Spamalot, isn't it? Yeah. I haven't watched that in a while. Okay, let's head up to the Bill. Will you allow me to mark the barrel?
Done.
Okay, can I convince him to lower it down?
Hello, Bill.
Wilbur.
When you're smuggling goods, aren't you worried that Mr. Shieldhand might get wise to you?
Anton. He's not exactly the brightest light in the firmament.
After all, he is the captain of the guard.
He can't tell his elbow from his arse. Van Buren will cut him off as soon as she's won the election. You don't want stupid yes-men around when you're the leader. You want clever yes-men. The stupid ones don't know how to keep quiet.
Why are you telling me all this stuff? Bit about the customs, Mr. Shieldhand, the council leader.
You're one of us. You live in the upper town. You're a professor at the magic school. Hey, tell me, you must have really bled the Archmage on that one, right? I mean, as the only available qualified mage. You probably get your weight in gold every month as compensation.
No,
Well,
not really.
I get an apple, and I don't really like to talk about it much.
I understand. In the end, the others want their piece of the cake too.
If your crane can reach all the way to the lower town, then you could lower me down there, right?
Certainly.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be a snag here.
No snag. You pay me 3 gold pieces and I'll lower you down. A very simple deal.
I don't have that much.
Pull the other one.
Couldn't you maybe just lower me down? Pretty please? I thought as much.
Don't I have those
I have to
coins
be going, Bill. See you next time.
See ya.
from the thingy? Those old coins? Gimme. I thought I had, like, gold coins, didn't I? Ugh.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about
What can you
golems.
tell me about golems?
Golems are powerful magical beings. They are made of clay or stone, have unbelievable strength, and can work non-stop.
Are they living beings or machines?
They are tools for mages. They do heavy physical work for them. The mage inserts a piece of paper with commands written on it in its mouth, and the golem carries out these commands.
Where can I get a golem? Or do I have to build one myself?
Golems are very rare and expensive, but their construction isn't difficult in principle.
In principle?
The body of a golem is a kind of statue of stone, clay, or other inorganic materials. In order to bring the lifeless statue to life, a spell written in magic ink must be placed in its mouth.
Thinking
And nobody
with-
knows this formula.
That is not correct. I know the spell.
You know
But
everything.
how? Master Alistair! He must have sensed that I'd need a golem to help me. The body should be easy enough to build, and you know the spell, so what's the problem?
The spell must be written in magic ink. Some of the ingredients are very rare.
Piffle, I'm good at finding rare things.
Really good. What do I
What's
need?
the best way to go about building a golem's body?
A golem needs a torso of stone, clay, loam, or similar. It also needs strong arms in order to carry heavy weights.
And a couple of strong legs to move around on.
Correct. The head of a golem must be made of clay and needs a mouth in which command notes can be inserted.
That means I'll have to make the head myself. Unless I just happen to find a finished golem head lying around somewhere.
Having a feeling I'm gonna need, the Black Knight's torso or something.
What's the best way to go about building a golem's body?
A golem needs a torso of stone.
And a couple of strong...
Correct.
Right.
What ingredients are needed for this magic ink? Does it have to be brewed like a magic potion? Like, stir 3 times to the left and then 4 quick turns to the right? I hope not.
No. A simple mixing of the ingredients is sufficient. However, precise quantities are crucial.
Okay. What are the ingredients?
Exactly 2 centiliters of crocodile tears, exactly 12 drops of dragon sweat, and exactly 1 sea stone small ounces of soot.
What in the world is 12 teen? And dragon sweat? It's kinda hard to make a dragon sweat.
Correct. Dragon sweat is very rare.
I'll think of something. Can you list the ingredients for me?
No problem. You can see the list by looking at me in the inventory.
What do you mean, looking at you in the inventory?
You'll manage.
Yep, he will. Right,
I
thank
might have some
you.
more questions for you later.
And I might answer.
Right. Okay. look at the barrel.
The gates of the lower town's closed. If the marked barrel of brandy shows up down there tonight, we know that it didn't get there legally. Bill uses the crane to smuggle things down. It's illegal, and Shieldtown would love proof against Bill.
Indeed. Right.
Hello, Bill.
Wilbur.
Anything else?
You're pretty good at numbers and measurements.
I'd say.
Can you tell me how much 12-teen is?
12-teen is a forgotten number between 12 and 13. In the past, people counted more precisely, so there were a few extra numbers. Thor and 12-teen, for example.
But I have to add exactly 12-teen drops of dragon sweat to a potion.
Oh, exactly 12-teen. Well, that's something else completely. That's what mages always write if they don't really know themselves exactly how much of something they need. They don't want to admit it, and it sounds cleverer if they say exactly 12-teen rather than it doesn't really matter. But you should know that as a mage.
Now I do. Do you sell crocodile tears?
Can order them. Be here in 3 days.
Not enough time.
Oh, the fine sir wants free overnight delivery, does he?
No. Just wondering. Do you happen to sell
Do you
dragon
sell
sweat?
dragon sweat?
Dragon sweat? That's very expensive.
I was afraid of that. But I need it badly.
I mean expensive like, I'll give you half of my kingdom and my prettiest daughter. Even you can't afford that.
No.
Too bad.
How am I going to...
I have to be going, Bill. See you next time.
See ya.
Don't see that I can do much more here. Let's go back into the school. It's the only other place I can think of going.
The troll just downed tools and called it a day. I should bring that up at the next staff meeting.
Yes. Take them up.
Ew, the bucket is filled with some kind of mucus. Half water, half troll spit, I bet. No wonder the floor isn't clean.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Rocky was looking for something in the drawer, or he put something into it. Either way, he didn't want to be seen doing it. I should head down to the inn and talk with Remy. He'll know what to do.
Plus that look is twitching and it's taut.
Rocky was looking for something.
What's in the classroom? Probably nothing. And I'm completely wrong.
Maybe I can train the plant not to eat the students. If not, I'll train the students to eat the plant.
One or the other. Okay, examine the oven.
Should be easy to find enough soot for the ink here. Yep, lots of soot. Now I just have to figure out the right amount. If I have to mix some magic ink, this is certainly the best place to do it.
God.
Ah, excellent. I can mix the ink in this pot. Crocodile tears. Unfortunately, all of the liquid has evaporated. All that remains is a white powder, like salt. All that's left of the crocodile tears is a bit of salt. The recipe calls for a 2 cl of crocodile tears. That means it has to be a liquid.
What, do I have to rehydrate it? Nope.
No, as viscous as troll spit is, I'd probably never get the mixture into the bottle, let alone get it out again.
Point.
A scale for weighing ingredients. This could be useful. Unfortunately, most of the counterweights are missing. It seems only the 3 sea stone small ounce weight is there.
Did I need that?
A scale for weighing... Unfortunately... Counterweight. 3 sea stone small ounces.
whichever. Now the soot.
The counterweight weighs 3 sea stone small ounces.
Oh, right.
But I have to weigh out exactly 1 sea stone small ounce of soot. On one side of the scale, there's a 3 sea stone small ounce weight. On the other side, nothing.
Right. So I need like 2 ounces of something random. Maybe. We'll come back to that. Look at the bedroom.
I feel really worn down today. I'd love to go to my nice warm room and see my cozy soft bed, but that could be a complete disaster. If something were to happen to the Archmage just because I caught 40 winks... No, completely out of the question.
Ah, Wilbur. Search the shelves.
As soon as I have time, I might see if some of these books actually belong in the library. Then again, I'd say they're more likely notes from former teachers and learning materials. And what's this?
What's what?
Oh, a class photograph. For a while, photography was very fashionable. A sorcerer unveiled these little devices which could take detailed pictures of the real world. However, it turned out that small demons inside the cameras were responsible for painting the pictures. They stole a piece of soul from those photographed. Photography quickly went out of fashion.
Oh.
One of the first clues that demons were in the cameras was that those photographed made strange grimaces they would never make in reality. A number of the students in this photo look more than odd. The graduating class of 1462 is written in ornate script above the image.
Can't use it on anything. Apparently not. Okay. Look at the desk.
I've got a class tomorrow morning. I should prepare for it. Blocky has forbidden me from using magic in class, but how can I inspire my students without magic?
When did he do that? When did he forbid me from using magic?
I'm not sure who that is, or what. Maybe it was a pupil who asked their teacher too many difficult questions, imprisoned there as a warning to others. Probably very effective, but not exactly motivating.
Look at the board. What's on the board?
I never thought that magic could be so complicated. For me, it was always quite natural. The first time I took my wand in my hand, I felt it. The magic surrounded me and pulsed through me. Everything added up. I don't know if I'll ever understand all of that. I never studied it. For me, magic was just there.
Anything else? I don't see anything else in this room. I don't have everything for the doing Wilbur. The alchemy ink stuff yet, so nothing. Ah! You probably didn't see that, but I actually went outside the game. Right. About the library. They could help me, you know.
I don't think books could help me at the moment. Quite the opposite, in fact. I'm easily distracted. I should actually do something productive, or sleep maybe. But instead I just read a book or play a game.
Like now, for instance. Got the levers. They do anything?
The kobold still doesn't seem to have found a way back into the school. Maybe he's long since given up. Still, I think I'll leave the windows closed just in case.
Probably a good idea. Make him sneeze or something. No. Okay. Want to put on the hip hat. Seriously do. God, that's awesome. Oh no, no. Want to put it back on. Okay then.
I could make the mop clean this place with magic. and I could even order it to stop again. But it would just spread sticky troll snot around the place. We don't want that.
True.
What can I do for you?
Show me the list.
2 CL crocodile tears, 12 teen drops of dragon sweat, 1 sea stone ounce of soot.
Blocky was looking for something. I should...
Head back outside, see if there's anything out there that can help me. Bill the trader.
Hello,
help
Bill.
me.
Wilbur.
You can't help me.
I have to be going, Bill. See you next...
See?
Nope, can't show him like the class photo. Nope. Nothing at all. Let me down. Okay, can we go to the upper town now? Yes, we can. I'm just going to throw my wand around here.
I've never really been interested in magic duels, and even if I had, it wouldn't be right to attack the town guard.
You sure? He's really annoying. No. What am I doing with this photo?
Okay, troll spit isn't as sticky as troll snot, but maybe it'll do as a substitute for paste.
Don't know why I'm doing this.
The posters are slathered with troll spit. Whatever I stick up there is definitely going to stay. I don't think the general public would be interested in an old mage's class photo.
You sure? I'm sure they would be. Well.
The post...
Let's talk to X.
I should chat with X as little as possible. They could be watching us.
Can't show that to him. Nope. Assuming the statue is made of rock or something.
The knight doesn't seem to have legs anymore, but he does have 2 strong arms of stone that any golem would be happy to have. The knight doesn't...
Right. I can't actually remember what I was doing because I had to... Oh, fuck.
Mr. Shieldhand, I've marked the barrel, so now I'm off down to the lower town.
All right, that crook's going down.
At least I can go there now. Don't actually remember what I was doing because I was called away to do a job by my father.
Bill's stall. During the day, he sells stuff from the upper town that you can't normally get down here. Most traders and all the nearby farmers sell their goods at the lower town's big market. But Bill claimed this spot here as it's the only place he can sneak in the upper town contraband using his crane. Normally the town wakes at the crack of dawn. Then Bill is on the job, selling his goods until it gets dark. He works hard. But whether he'll open so early tomorrow morning, I just don't know. The barricade may keep most of his customers away. I'm sure Shield Hand won't let me back into the Upper Town until I have proof of Bill's bootlegging. I'm sure... It's just over a year ago when I stood in front of this gate for the first time. Mr. Shieldhand wouldn't let me into the Upper Town to see the Archmage. I had to earn the right to an audience first by becoming a mage. I've never understood this strange separation between the Upper and the Lower Town. The Upper Town is like a town within the town, with its own walls and private gate. And people from the Lower Town work up there, but at night they return to the Lower Town because they can't afford the Upper Town rents. My 1 apple a day wouldn't get me far up there either. Luckily, I can live in the school for free.
Which is very good.
I'm sure Shield...
Right, look at Privy.
Bill also built the outhouse. Remy says he's rented this entire strip along the town wall. Maybe he couldn't bear the thought of leaving his stand unattended for a few minutes a day. There's a big padlock on the door. If I didn't know who the outhouse belonged to, I'd find that a tad strange. I bet you could pick up the key from Bill for a small fee.
Maybe. Look at the toolbox.
A wooden box full of old tools. Some sort of metal clamps, a hammer, some wire. Probably Bill uses the stuff to maintain his stand. I'll take the hammer.
I seem to always be taking the hammer. Look at the loading platform.
So this is where the crane comes down. And up there's Bill sitting on his crates.
Now talk to Bill.
Psst! Bill!
Who's there? And what do you want?
My name is Guybrush Streetwood and I want to be a pirate.
My name is Guybrush and I want to be a pirate. Hello? I said...
Yes, I heard you. I just can't believe you tried that old gag.
Sorry.
Who are you and what do you want?
It's me!
Mr. Shieldhand, I want to talk to you about my bribe. Or lack of, to be precise.
Why do you call yourself Mr. Shieldhand?
Because I am... Anton! Anton Shieldhand is my name. And I want a bribe.
I'm terrible.
Petey, is that you? It's bloody dark down there.
Oh, this is
Yes!
just...
It's me! Petey.
Why are you putting on a funny voice all of a sudden? You really are a crazy dog.
That
So
I
what
am.
can I do for my favourite errand boy?
I need a
I need
barrel
a
of
barrel
brandy?
of brandy for... the inn.
No problem. What's the password?
Do you even know the password? I don't know if this is gonna
What
work.
about you? Do you even know the password?
Of course, but that's hardly the point.
Should I buy my illegal goods from just anyone?
All right then, the password is marmalade.
Worked.
The password is marmalade.
No, it's not. I just wanted to wind you up. Well, what's the real password?
Damn it, it didn't work.
Password? What password?
The secret password. I can't just offer illegal goods to anyone, especially as I don't have any.
Oh, that password. All right. The password is... Is it fluffy bunnies?
What? No.
Construct
Damn.
additional pylons?
Are you just guessing?
Yes.
No?
What's the password?
I don't know the password.
Why not? Aren't you Petey? Step into the light.
Yes, I am. But I forgot the password.
Ha! That's just like you.
Of course it is.
Ask in the inn. The owner knows it.
Fine.
Very well. Go further down. I think I'll speak to Remy and then wrap this up, if I can find Remy. I'll look around ridiculously, then talk to Remy.
Sea
Then-
stone has grown quite organically over the centuries. There are doors behind which there are only walls, staircases that lead to nowhere. Maybe a house was supposed to go here, but the builder changed his mind.
You never know. Look at the card.
At the moment, more people live outside the town than inside it. Most of them are refugees. There were days when the wagons were lined up nose bag to bumper, and the road was full of them as far as the eye could see. This cart's been here a long time. Strange it wasn't used for either the temporary tent city or the barricades.
Interesting. Look at the pub.
The inn used to be here on the right, and on the left was Master Marcus's maid school. After the war, so many people came to the town that we needed a larger inn. Master Marcus was happy to sell his old maid school. Change is good, he told me. This is one of the entrances to the underground world of the rats. Rats represent one of the town's largest population groups. But many don't think of them as real people, and they don't have many rights. Remy and the Archmage have been trying to change that for a long time, but some think that the rats entered the town illegally and consider them vermin. When Seastone was almost a ghost town at the end of the war, the rats were unable to find enough food. I helped them. We've been best friends ever since. But since Remy became head of intelligence, I don't see him as often as I used to. So he's doing a good job.
I reckon. Okay. Chez Loga. Alright, we'll look at the rest of this stuff and then we'll head into the pub.
Usually
and then we'll
citizens
end
and visitors to
this
the inn
episode.
warm up by the fireplace on cold nights. Paper, wood, everything's here, except for someone looking to warm up. Someone has put a bucket of water next to the fire pit. Security isn't normally a priority in Seastone. But with all these wooden houses, I'm glad to see an exception.
Very true.
The water in the bucket's frozen to ice. The
That
water
is
in the
not
bucket's... Usually citizens and visitors to the inn warm up by the fireplace on cold nights. Paper, wood, everything.
Look at the barricades.
first and most impressive barricade I've ever seen. The protesters took everything they could find and piled it up to make a huge wall. No one is getting through without a troll.
I reckon. Look at the hatch.
This looks like a hatch.
Hello.
Hello?
Aloha.
Are you talking to the enemy?
Who are you?
My name is...
If you tell an agent of the government our real names, you'll endanger the entire organization.
What do you want to call us?
My name is John. No, Paul. Next to me is, J-Stop.
Your name is Paul? But you're a woman.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Gender is just one of the fictions indoctrinated by the patriarchal society.
Oh, I hate
Oh.
that argument.
Really? I didn't know that.
There is gender. You're a retarded person.
What are you protesting about then?
We're protesting against exploitation, against discrimination, against poverty, and against the destruction of the environment.
So everything.
Wow! Those are all important issues. What do you plan on doing?
We're already doing something.
We are demanding that things change.
But you don't have a plan.
We've made a petition.
And we're putting together a list of demands.
We're still working on the wording. Problems with the neutrality guidelines.
How far have you got?
Dear brothers, stroke sisters in arms, other forms of resistance are available. Fellow countrymen, countrywomen, country transsexuals, country gender nonconformists.
Getting back to the whole making a change thing.
If you want to make a difference, you can write "like" on a piece of paper and pass it through the hatch. Then everyone will know you support our cause.
They're gonna totally use that against me. One of your people
I talked
is
to
in
a
jail,
prisoner
right?
in the upper town. He's one of yours, isn't he?
A victim of the state's power. Our first martyr.
He's not dead yet. And if he got the cake, he'll be back with us soon.
Cake?
Cake? Shh. Cake?
If you're for justice and change, you'll probably be voting for Archmage Alistair, right?
The election's a joke. One corrupt politician replacing another, and behind the scenes it's always the same people pulling the strings.
In that case, it's
That
me.
may be true of the council leader, but the Archmage...
Big Mana's got them eating out their hands.
Exactly. The magic industrial multinational that was responsible for the war.
Was not responsible
So
for the
you're
war.
entering your own candidate?
That's pure daft. There's no point. We're doing the only thing that will lead to success. We're protesting.
It's not going to do anything.
Maybe I can pass on some of your demands to the Archmage and we can see what can be done.
We demand that no one in Aventásia should ever be poorer than average.
You have a
Isn't
plan
that
to go along with that?
mathematically impossible?
Not at all. If every resident got exactly the same amount of gold, then no one is poorer than the average.
But if everyone gets the same amount of gold without having to do anything for it, why would anyone bother to earn the gold in the first place?
Only someone who belongs to the rich elite could ask something like that.
Oh, I sigh.
Did you build the barricade?
Aye, that's right.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. But it kind of blocks the whole street, doesn't it?
We're gonna dry you lot out till you give us what we want.
But the upper town is supplied by airships.
Yep.
We won't move an inch until you stand starving and freezing before us.
But we've got plenty of food. And if my rabbit sheep didn't always take my bed, I wouldn't freeze either.
I told you it doesn't work like that.
We're protesting here, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I need clay to mold something. There's lots of it just outside the town. Could you please let me through?
Aye, that would really suit you, wouldn't it?
That it would. Lady,
yes.
that it would.
But we're not going to let you through.
And why
Could
not?
you maybe pass me a lump of clay through the barricade then?
That'd be nice.
What do we get in return?
A
You're
like
doing
button.
deals with the enemy.
We don't make deals with dirty capitalists.
That's
Hate
more
these
like
type
it.
of people. If I had some clay, I could
I
give
don't
you
want
my
the clay for
support.
myself. I want to use it to support your cause.
How's that?
Trickery.
If you give me just a few handfuls of clay, I could really improve the barricade.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure. I can smear the clay between the boards from here and the sunlight would bake it hard as rock.
I think that sounds pretty good.
The barricade is stable enough already. The spirit of friendship built it, and the chains of suppression are holding it together.
But there are holes everywhere here, which need to be sealed. Magic could seep through the little gaps, or gas, or something like that.
Create fear.
Perhaps you're right. But I still don't trust you.
Everything all right in the lower town?
Couldn't be better. The fire of protest is stoking up hell. People are being drawn closer together by a common noble goal.
And because of a lack of space.
Wheesht!
Why did you set up the barricade here and not at the gate? That would have given you loads of extra space.
And the inn would have been on our side too.
Our barricade is more visible this way. The elite should quake at the sight of our resolve.
I don't think they're doing that.
Nope.
You're clearly trying to drive a wedge between us, agent. See? The fat cats are trying to sabotage us. They're afraid. That's a good sign.
You're off your
Have to be
rocker,
going.
lady.
May the protest never end.
Only so you can keep talking. Okay, then. Oh my god. I hate people like that. You know, the naggy ones. That have no plan. Alright, I'm in the inn. It's all good. I think it's about time that I ceased this. Because I'll cut it down, but I've been recording for over an hour because I had to go and help people with chores. Alrighty guys, this is Geeko. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please press like, subscribe, comment if you feel so inclined, and I hope to see you next time on any of my Let's Plays, including my next Book of Unwritten Tales 2 Let's Play. Pardon me. Thank you very much, and I will see you around.
Hello everyone, this is Geekoth. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe and comment if you feel so inclined. And I hope to see you next time on any of my Let's Plays, including the Let's Play that you are currently enjoying. Thank you very much, and I shall see you around.
Sirens going, baby, I need a chill. I got a thrill, babe, and I wanna run back. But I know I gotta...
Haha, she's got sass.
Vamp for me, Charlie, would ya?
Well, she's got a visitor. Okie doke. Okay.